While this America settles in the mold of its vulgarity, heavily thickening to empire, and protest only a bubble in the molten mass pops and sighs out, and the mass hardens. I, sadly smiling, remember that the flower fades to make fruit, the fruit rots to make earth.
The end of everything is only the beginning. They told me I'ma lose cause they don't wanna see me winning. They committing crimes of perjury, I always reinvent myself. Never sick to one style, I'm a chameleon. See me in the lab, I went through hell like Dante. I never sell my soul without cash like Andre. But I'm a big boy, I can make my own decisions. 3,000 ways to spit a flow, no kidding. Sitting on a stool with a feather dipped in ink, I'm forever dropping jewels before the treasure chest sink. I think 1,000 thoughts, I wrote down most of them. Count my punchlines, left clowns with a broken chin. Too many rounds that I spit when I'm going in. I'm going all out, yin and yang, we forever twins. This slang was cemented in the history of rap. Paved the way, laying brick after brick, it's like that. Resurrect the art every time I grab the paintbrush. A masterpiece, my 2 cents, though it ain't much. Who went to lengths too deep to be exhumed? 1,000 leagues under like Cain's brother, the rain thunder. Dark clouds above us like nobody ever loved us. We fell from the heavens on the 7th day of slumber. The numbers on my head all counted during summer. It took the whole winter just to tell me I'm a sucker. Taking candy from a baby, we were happy, now it's crazy. Sugarcoat the truth, I bit the apple in the 80s.
A clever servant, insufferable master.
As above, so below, now I'm tired. Retired from the Eden, expelled to lower levels. I thought that it was over. I used to think that I was special, listening to special ed. I used to think I got it made, but all is gray, I often pray, hoping I could make it back to the garden days. But God will say we gotta pay for all our ways. We made it hard to stay. In paradise we had to walk away. Lost in the days, I am still amazed that I'm alive. Survived the great fall from the heaven sky. 7 times 7 plus 1. When I bust 150 cal in your face, a snake, never trust one. I identify as I, they want my ID like McLovin. A super bad matrix, they matrix the others. Unquenched thirst, I in the hearse while the preacher prepares to say some words for the foolery. Your old earth heard your eulogy, shedding mad tears, she let it burst. It gets worse the first day of hell, you see yourself on the cross. Crucified lies, now your eyes looking north. Forsaken by the Father, cause you playing like you Satan. Bathing in the lake of fire, praying for a way to climb up. Your time's up.
There is the trap that catches noblest spirits, that caught, they say, God when he walked on earth.
Now you rock a hat, this ain't 10-10 wins. You braving harsh winds. The floor is really lava, ain't no sofa with a soft cushion. Pushing you to edges, but even when you fall off, you keep on living, getting bitten. Call the dogs off. 3-headed beast, much blacker than the dead night. Left right in the middle of the storm, forget life. Even though you're breathing the air so thick that it becomes a chore just to live another minute. The end of everything. The end of everything.
The entire North American continent is on fire, producing a huge thermal updraft and creating an incendiary cyclonic macro system that forms a hemispheric megastorm, breaking down the molecular structure of the atmosphere and actually changing the laws of nature. Fire and water combine, burning clouds of flaming rain fall upward. Gamma rays and solar winds ignite the ionosphere, creating huge clouds of ionized plasma. Bolts of lightning 20 million miles long begin shooting out of the North Pole, and the sky fills up with green shit. And then suddenly, the entire fabric of space-time splits in two. A huge crack in the universe opens, and all the dead people from the past begin falling through. And all the hatred and bitterness drips out of these people, and the pool of liquid hate begins to spin. Round and round it spins, faster and faster. And the faster it spins, the bigger it gets, until the whirling pool of hate is bigger than the entire universe, and then suddenly it explodes.